Hi everyone, good morning. So I posted in my stories the other day that I got all this Wunder2 makeup and I decided to go live and do some first impressions. I've never used it before. I was intrigued by this WunderBrow because it said it can last up to 2 days and only takes 2 minutes, or actually 3 days, and can only take 2 minutes to put on. So we're going to try that, but then I also got their new primer and one of their pigments. So we're going to try that too. I don't typically use loose pigment. This is a really pretty blue. So we'll try a fun smoky eye with that. So that should be interesting. So let's get started. So I'm going to start using this new primer. This is the Prime and Behold Wunder2, and it says that it is a professional primer for color that locks in any pigment and glitter that's waterproof, transfer proof, and smudge proof. So that's cool. Yeah, so I'm going to try it on my hand first because I'm a little bit nervous about how some of this works because I've never used their products before, so I'm not sure. So there's just a little swipe of it on my hand. I'm just gonna blend it in a little. By itself, it's even pretty. It's just like iridescent. So I'm gonna open up this pigment to see what it looks like. And just take a brush, try it on my hand first. So right where that pigment is. Oh wow, it's a really bright pigment. Okay, so I'm kind of seeing how that works. And so let's get started on the eyes. So I'm gonna prime my eyes. I'm just going to take on the brush and put it on my lid and use my fingertip to just blend it in all over. I would wear this by itself. It's just like a really pretty iridescent color. You turn on the light a little bit so you guys can see the color a little better. So there's the primer. So I'm not going to start with that blue yet. I'm going to start with some black. So I'm going to take, I use this all the time, this little beauty blender thing. And you just put it on the corner of your eye here. And it just sticks on. It's silicone. Sometimes you have to hold it a little bit, and that way you don't get it all over. I'm going to take Onyx ShadowSense. And I'm going to take a blending brush. This is just a kind of thicker one. Put a little bit on. And I'm just going to pat it on the outside corner of my lid. Alright, and then I'm going to take a little bit of a fluffier blending brush and just blend that out about halfway across my lid. You can bring this over as far as you want. Yeah, Max, you're gonna do a nice black smoky eye. Wear it to CrossFit. So with ShadowSense, you want to keep blending until it doesn't move anymore. Alright, so there's that. You can make it darker if you want by adding another coat, but I'm just going to do the one because I don't know how dark this blue is going to come out on my eye. So I'm just going to take this and pour a little bit of it into the cap. And take that brush I was using before, a little bit of that fluffy brush. I'm going to put that on the rest of my lid and blend that into the onyx. Hello, Krista. It's a really pretty blue. All right, take a little bit more just to deepen it up a little bit. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to take this really fluffy brush just to blend it a little bit together. Hi, Mom. Hi, Bub. Yeah, that's really pretty. All right, I am going to take the same little fluffy brush that I just used and take a little bit of my bronzer, just a tad, and just blend that into the crease a little bit, just to transition it. And that is the smoky eye. I will highlight under the brow bone, but after we try that brow stiff. All right, so see, it's just a nice clean line. It's not all the way down and nonsense. So I'm just gonna apply that to the other side. And you just stick that on. And take my onyx. Get that on the brush. And again, we're just patting this on the outer corner. Okay, take the blending brush and blend that out. This eye is a little bit more messy, but I'm trying to do this in my phone, getting used to that. Yes, I can link these, Krista. I don't know how to do it on here, but when I upload it to YouTube, I can. And again, you're just going to keep blending until the ShadowSense doesn't move, and that's going to ensure that it really stays on. Alright, so there's my onyx. Now I'm going to take the brush that I was using with the blue. Hi. Alright, and just pat that on there. I don't typically use blue, but this is really pretty. Let me pour a little bit more out. Yes, Billy, I use this little pink thing. It's just like, it's made by Beauty Blender. I think I got it at Sephora. I'm sure Ulta has it too. But you could also use, if you don't have this, just like a piece of Scotch tape. There's other things that could be used. Alright, so there's that. Let me get the bigger blending brush and just kind of blend that out. This one. Alright. And then I'm going to go in with that bronzer a little bit. And just put that onto the top of the crease just to blend everything together. You too, Max. Thank you. Alright, there you go. Alright, so now we're going to try this brow stuff before I do any highlighting or mascara there. Where's the brow stuff? Alright, so this package comes with the WunderBrow. I got it in brunette, and it comes with a spoolie. So, let's see. So it says to apply to a dry brow free of other makeup. Start filling in sparse parts. Alright. So let me, wow, this stuff is tight. Okay. So when I open it up, it's like that. I don't want to brush it on just like this. That's kind of scary. It's like a huge paintbrush. Can you guys see that? Alright, so now I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand to kind of figure out how this works. And with a small angled brush, I'm just going to put some onto the brush. And I have a brow. I don't have a lot of sparse spots. So I just kind of fill in what's already there. So I start lining the bottom. And then work my way up to the top of the brow. Brows are not my biggest forte, if that makes sense. I just kind of fill in what's already there. I don't have to reshape or anything. I just like them to be a little bit more defined, because obviously when you're putting on other makeup, they kind of start to blend in. The color is really good. So far it's going on pretty naturally and evenly. It's not bad. So what does it say to do after you put it on? Apply the color pigment. Gently spread the product into the desired area and leave for 1 minute. Okay. Once applied, soften the product by grooming the brow upwards and outwards with the spoolie brush. Alright, well let me get it all even on here. Okay, so now the spoolie. Let me brush it up a little. And then brush it down. So far that looks pretty good. Not bad. All right, so let me get a little bit more so I can do the other brow. Does anybody else walk around with makeup all over their hands all the time? I feel like I always have LipSense or eyeshadows all over my hands all the time. This brow's a little bit thinner than the other one, so I go in a little bit differently. The other brow, I usually line the bottom and then start to work my way up, but this one I kind of start at the tail and work my way across. So I got, Billy, I got this stuff from WunderBrow, which I'm putting on my brows right now, but they have this new eye primer in Pigment. So I put the primer on and I used Onyx and then their Pigment. WunderBrow. It's like a permanent eyebrow. It's supposed to last 3 days. I feel like maybe if I put LipSense on my eyebrows, it might last 3 days too. That'd be a good experiment. I should do that. See how long LipSense lasts on my eyebrows. Alright. Yeah, so this one's always a little bit easier to fill in because it's a little bit thinner. And I don't really try to even them out. I just put them on, and I'm not a huge like eyebrow person. I know that that's gonna make other people cringe, but I'm good. All right, so I think they're fairly even. I'm gonna put a little bit right there. It looks a little bit more sparse than the other one. Alright, so far I like how they look. I'm going to let them sit for a little while and dry. And while I do that, I'm going to do some mascara. So I'm just going to, I always start by curling my lashes. And then I go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. Okay. And today I have the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. So, as you guys know, I use a lot of mascara. This one comes out kind of thick when you pull it out, so I like to wipe it on here before I start putting it on. So this brow stuff, I want to test it, kind of like how I test LipSense. Is supposed to be smudge proof and waterproof. So I want to try to rub it off when it dries. It should hopefully be dry by the time I'm done with my mascara. Okay. Mascara done. Alright, so this says, it doesn't say how long it takes to dry, but I'm assuming about 2 minutes since it says a one-step brow gel in 2 minutes. So, let's see. Okay. There's nothing on my fingers. So that's good. Let me see if I can like rub it. Wow, nothing on my fingers. That's really cool. I'm impressed with that. So, all right, I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. I've done my face already, but I am going to take, let's see, I'm trying to find a brush that doesn't have all kinds of black stuff on it. So I'll just take this little pencil brush. This is Becca Champagne Pop. And just pat it underneath my brow bone to brighten it all up. And then you can also put a little bit right in the corner here to brighten up your eye a little bit more. Alright, so that is my eyes. A nice smoky look using the new WunderBrow primer and pigment, as well as their WunderBrow, which I'm actually super impressed with. So now I just need some LipSense to finish this off. So I brought Bombshell out, which is a neutral, because I wasn't sure how dark these eyes were gonna be. So shake up the bottle. And layer 1. So this is a nice way to show you how I apply the LipSense. I do have a video on YouTube that's just how to apply. That's a lot quicker than this. But if you've made it this far, okay, let that dry. So this kind of has some silver and gold glitter in it. So I have silver and gold glitter gloss that I'll put on top of the Bombshell when I'm done. Shake it up for my second layer. There we go. This color is a beautiful kind of light champagne-y, peachy nude color. I kind of like it for that everyday look. It's also good if you're going out at night and have an intense eye. This is a really great neutral, so it still looks like you're put together, but you're not like flashing bold eyes, bold lips. I mean, you could do that if you'd like, but all depends on your preference. All right, third layer done. Let that dry. And, all right, let's see. Let it dry. So when I use glitter glosses, I like to use a little bit of glossy gloss on it first, just to moisturize the lips. The glitter glosses do break down the LipSense faster than other glosses. So I just like to put a little bit of this on to kind of seal in the color and moisturize my lips. So there's Bombshell by itself, which is the glossy gloss. Alright, so I am going to take a little bit of both the silver and the gold. So I put the silver on the edges of my bottom lip and the middle of my top lip. And I'm going to take the gold glitter and put it in the opposite spots. Rub that all together. All right. Thank you, Jessie. And there you go. Bombshell with a mixture of the silver and the gold glitter. So far, I am super impressed with this WunderBrow. It's not coming off. That's really awesome. I'm going to see how this primer and pigment lasts throughout the day. So I will keep you guys updated. And when I upload this video to YouTube, probably sometime tonight, I will link all the products that I used and all the stuff that I already have on my face. And if you have any questions, just shoot me a message. And have a great day. Bye, guys.